Hi guys, it's Carly from Fine Fit Day. Today on the blog I have some glute activation exercises for you. So what are glute activation exercises and why do we need them? Well, today we spent a lot of time sitting, whether it's from an office job or driving or just leading a somewhat sedentary lifestyle. We spend a lot of time and often long stretches of time sitting on our butts, on our glutes. And what that does is decreases the oxygen to our muscle tissue, and it also just makes our glutes weaker as a result. So this is a bad thing when you then want to go to the gym or go for a run or do your strength training exercises, and what you find is your glutes are not performing to the level that they could be. This in turn puts more strain on muscles like the hamstrings, the quadriceps, your hip flexors, and you might find yourself more injury prone or just not getting the kind of results that you would want to get from your strength training or from your running programs. So glute activation exercises are just a great way to increase blood flow to those muscles that you want to be firing while you're doing your workout. And it also, because you're increasing blood flow, you're also increasing oxygen to the tissue, and you're just getting those muscles ready to work. So what I've done is put together a series of exercises. You don't do them all at once for your glute activation warm-up. It's a warm-up, it's a dynamic warm-up. So you're just going to pick 3 or maybe 4 of these exercises and then just put them together, about 15 to 18 reps each. Sometimes 1 set is enough, sometimes 2 sets might feel better if you've been sitting for a long time before you work out. So you can kind of make the call on that. But basically you always want your glutes to be working hard as you're doing these activation techniques. You can check out the blog for more information on why glute activation is so important and what it can do for you. But in the meantime, here are the exercises and enjoy.
The first glute activation exercise is the clamshell. Lying down on your side with bent knees and feet together, you're just raising and lowering your top knee. Repeat on the other side. This exercise is bridges. Lying down on your back with bent legs, you're raising your hips up, and as you do, your glutes are squeezing and contracting at the top of each movement. You can also hold this up in the air, squeezing your glutes the whole time for an isometric hold. Now in a tabletop position, you're bringing your knee in towards your chest and pressing the sole of your foot up to the ceiling. This exercise is called donkey kicks, and again, you're contracting your glutes every time you're pressing up. Still in the tabletop position, this exercise is called fire hydrants. With bent knee, you are just raising your knee up and out to the side, really targeting the gluteus medius on the side of your hips. Moving on, the next exercise is called quadrupeds, also known as bird dogs. This is a great exercise not only for your glutes but also for your posture. You're extending one arm and the opposite leg, alternating between sides, and you're trying to keep your torso still and your spine neutral throughout the movement. Really engage the gluteus as you extend your leg each time. This next exercise is called side plank stars. From a forearm plank position on your side, you're raising your top arm and leg up to the sides, really trying to contract your glutes as you raise your leg. Moving on to Supermans, lying prone on the ground, you're raising your arms and legs at the same time, targeting not only your glutes, which you should be contracting, but also your QL in your lower back. Then we have the forearm plank, squeezing glutes the entire time. And this one is the reverse forearm plank. Same thing like a bridge, except with straight legs in a plank position. If you want to extend that a little, you can do that also on your hands for a reverse hand plank. And the same can be done for a regular hand plank.